What were the major atrocities committed during the Bosnian War? If you're trying to understand the devastating events of the Bosnian War, you're about to learn about some of the most horrific atrocities that took place during this conflict. The Bosnian War, which lasted from 1992 to 1995, was marked by extreme violence and human suffering. One of the most notorious events was the Siege of Sarajevo. From April 1992 to February 1996, the city was encircled by Bosnian Serb forces, who shelled the city relentlessly, killing over 10,000 civilians and destroying cultural monuments, public spaces, and even the National Library. This siege was the longest in modern warfare, leaving civilians trapped and under constant attack for nearly 4 years. Another atrocity was the widespread campaign of ethnic cleansing. Bosnian Serb troops, under the command of leaders like Slobodan Milošević and Radovan Karadzic, targeted Bosniaks, Bosnian Muslims, and Bosnian Croats. This campaign included mass killings, unlawful confinement, genocidal rape, and the destruction of private and public property. Thousands of women were systematically raped as part of this strategy, with estimates suggesting between 20,000 to 50,000 women were victims of rape. The Srebrenica massacre stands out as one of the worst atrocities. In July 1995, Bosnian Serb forces led by General Ratko Mladić attacked the UN-declared safe area of Srebrenica. Over 8,000 Bosniak men and boys were executed, and another 25,000 to 30,000 civilians were forced to flee. This event is recognized as an act of genocide. Detention centers were set up by all conflicting sides, including notorious camps like Omarska, Prijedor, and Dreteli. In these camps, prisoners were subjected to inhumane treatment, including torture, starvation, and execution. The war also saw numerous massacres across various locations. For example, the Uzborak massacre in June 1992 resulted in the deaths of 114 non-Serb civilians, including 85 Bosniaks and 29 Croats. The Atovići massacre saw 47 captured Bosniak soldiers killed by Bosnian Serb forces. The Pionirska street fire in Visegrad claimed the lives of 59 Bosniak civilians, perpetrated by Serb paramilitary units. Bosnian Croat forces also committed atrocities, such as the Kisiljak massacre, where 78 Bosniaks were killed in the villages of Han Ploča, Tulica, and Grahovići. The Stupni Du massacre saw 37 to 44 Bosniak civilians killed by the Croatian Defense Council, HVO. The overall death toll of the war was staggering, with estimates suggesting around 100,000 people were killed and over 2 million displaced. The conflict left deep scars, with many still missing and their fates unknown. Understanding these atrocities helps us grasp the severity of the Bosnian War and the immense suffering it inflicted on its people. It's a reminder of the importance of peace and the need to prevent such tragedies from happening again.